This is Nathan Vonk for SGTV. One of the most exciting parts about being an art dealer is the discovery of something unknown. Something that comes out of nowhere to upend the knowledge and understanding that you've built up over years of experience. Such is the case with Harvey Lipa. Early this spring, I was offered a suite of 20 watercolor paintings from the late 60s by an artist I had never heard of. Apparently, he lived in Summerland, so the owner thought there might be some local interest. I hear stories like that all the time, and I've learned to be skeptical. But these were special, surprising, and unlike anything I'd ever seen. I was transfixed. I bought them immediately based solely on their obvious artistic merit. Then I started doing the research. And with each new discovery or tidbit of information, the story became more and more mysterious. The first remarkable finding was a series of solo exhibitions of Lipa's work between 1967 and 1969 at the art museums in Santa Barbara, Phoenix, Palm Springs, and San Diego, along with the California Palace of the Legion of Honor in San Francisco and the Barnsdall Municipal Gallery in Los Angeles. In the catalog for the Santa Barbara exhibition, the revered museum director Thomas Levitt, who had brought the Marcel Duchamp retrospective to Pasadena only 5 years earlier, gives the most definitive biography that we've been able to discover to this point. Lipa, born in Russia in 1887 to a Tsarist general, had the most cosmopolitan upbringing. His first trip to America came in 1905 when he joined his father to witness the signing of the Portsmouth Treaty, brokered by Theodore Roosevelt to end the Russo-Japanese War. He studied at Oxford University before attending the best art schools in France, studying under Sorolla in Spain and von Habermann in Munich. In 1919, he moved to New York, where he runs a gallery and teaches at Columbia University. By 1923, he'd moved to Los Angeles and lived in a home called Castle by the Sea, designed by none other than pioneering modernist Rudolf Schindler. In 1931, he opens Harvey Galleries, located in Hollywood's storied Chinese theater. And then the trail goes dark. We know that in 1942, he moved to a small cottage in Montecito on Humphrey Street, near All Saints by the Sea Church, an area known by some longtime residents as the Art Ghetto. And for the next 25 years, Lipa lives in relative seclusion, developing a painting technique he called fluxism. Despite my determined efforts, I've been unable to find any other public record of his life during this time. And then, in 1967, as an 80-year-old recluse, he was discovered. Glowing reviews accompany each of his museum exhibitions from this time, including an extensive article in the Los Angeles Times by Henry Seldes, who points out how Lipa's freeform abstractions predate the work of Hans Hofmann, Jackson Pollock, and his most obvious aesthetic comrade, Paul Jenkins. Had his work been known in the 40s, would Lipa be in our art history textbooks today? Lipa is quoted in an article from this time as being completely unconcerned with what was going on in the greater art world, but was happy that people got to see his work while he was still around. When this incredible string of exhibitions ended in Los Angeles in 1969, Lipa disappeared again. Now, 50 years later, I have the great joy of reintroducing these remarkable and beguiling works to the world. The biography of Harvey Lipa is full of gaps, but the beautiful artifacts that he left behind have given us an extraordinary tale to tell. The incredible true story of Harvey Lipa will be on display until December 30th, 2019.